The Owen James Report is
brought to you by JMMB. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.
If you're serious about saving, JMMB is where you need to put your money.
So what about my bank?
When you invest with JMMB, you earn higher rates, pay a lot less fees, and your money grows faster.
3 times faster.
And we'll work out the best plan for you, and we'll help you to stick to it. For the last 19 years, we have had many people make good money and achieve their goals by investing their savings with us. It's what we do. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. We begin with a major economic story, which is further clarification on why the Bank of Jamaica saw fit to make a downward revision of its annual inflation forecast and not an upward revision as we erroneously reported yesterday. Bank of Jamaica Governor Brian Winter tells me that one of the major reasons for this downward revision was unrealized expectation from the tax measures.
We can now confirm that the pass-through that we were expecting not only hasn't evolved or emerged in the strength that we were expecting, it's not going to at this point. And so we have taken a look at how have things changed in the year since, in the month since. We've taken a look at our forecasts to see whether we still think the same thing about oil prices or about other elements that go into the forecast, and now indicating that we expect inflation to come out between 7.5% and 9.5% for this fiscal year. That assessment takes account of a preliminary assessment of the impact on prices of Hurricane Sandy. We need a few more days to get a full assessment, but based on that preliminary assessment, the total picture for inflation is still quite a bit lower than what we were expecting in June.
On the foreign exchange market, both the benchmark US dollar and the Canadian dollar strengthened against the Jamaican dollar, whilst the British pound weakened. The greenback gained 6 Jamaican cents, closing at an average selling rate of $91.12, whilst the Canadian dollar jumped by 67 Jamaican cents, closing at $91.52. However, sterling declined by 6 Jamaican cents to close at $146.46. National Commercial Bank says there's heavy interest in its one-week-old hurricane recovery facility, which offers unsecured loans ranging from $50,000 to $5 million Jamaican dollars at an interest rate of 12%. NCB's marketing manager, channels and consumer, Mrs. Tishan Lee, explains the terms of the loans.
You can borrow for as low as 12% interest. Repayment is up to 3 years, and the usual loan application process still applies, but what we have done is made a facility available to people at a low interest rate that at a time when they need access to funds the most.
Mrs. Lee emphasized that the unsecured facility is open to both customers and non-customers, and that the bank is exercising prudence with shareholders' money.
We are very prudent risk managers, so we have not taken on what we cannot handle at this time. We have our shareholders' interests to look out for.
Now finally, in our business intelligence feature, local business people in the Ocherius area are lamenting the fact that cruise ships have to be bypassing Ocherius because of damage to the cruise ship pier in the resort town. They want the pier repaired quickly to bring back some semblance of normality to the area. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you
by JMMB. If you're serious about saving, you deserve JMMB.